Hello, my name is Alicia, and I am here to introduce to you Team 3 and our evaluation of Amazon's website. So just a few statistics to start. Amazon was founded in 1994 by Jeff Bezos after he quit his job on Wall Street at the age of 30 and asked for a couple $100,000 from his parents as an investment in this company. Amazon's headquarters are situated in Seattle, Washington. As of 2018, there are over 300 million Amazon users, over 30 million average monthly users for the mobile app alone, and over 2 million sellers on Amazon. Again, as of 2018, Amazon's net sales has reached a whopping $232.9 billion and its net income at $10.1 billion. According to an article produced by Craig Smith, there are 4 principles that are guided by Amazon, and that includes customer obsession rather than competitor focus, its passion for invention, its commitment to operational excellence, and long-term thinking. And there are tons of products and services that have been pioneered by Amazon, and that includes the following. We have Amazon Prime, Fire TV, Amazon Echo, Alexa, Kindle, Fire Tablet, AWS, Amazon Web Services. Of course, Amazon has come from some very humble beginnings. In 1995, Cadabra Inc. became Amazon and goes live as an online bookstore. So you can see their webpage at the time was very, very simple. But one lawyer mistook Cadabra for cadaver, which, as we know, is a corpse. With a name like that, the company could have been dead long before it was even born. The idea behind Amazon's name was that Jeff Bezos wanted to create an online shopping experience as big as the Amazon rainforest, offering everything from A to Z. So you can see at the bottom right corner, Amazon's logo with the smile pointing from A to Z. Currently, when you look at Amazon's website, it does seem cluttered. The focus is on the advertisements. You can see Geico here at the bottom. You go everywhere from automotive to kitchen to candy-colored totes, instead of those amazing products and services that I have previously mentioned. So up top, you can, when you see here, there's the Fire Stick, the Echo Dot, Echo, and the Fire HD. When you click on that, it does take you to another menu, which will then talk about that product or service. But we felt like this should be Amazon's main focus. Instead of, like, we know that there's shopping and all the amazing things that it offers, but let's focus on these amazing products and services. Because right now, today, Amazon employs millions of people. It's advancing technologically. One warehouse is the span of several football fields put together. Amazon owns tons of companies and has spread out through different cultures and countries. So why make changes? When you click on this menu button here, this menu does pop up. It's sort of a repeat of what we've already mentioned, and then all of the products and services that it does offer. But we just felt like this should be on the home page. And when you click on the arrow, so over here on the top of their head, on the homepage, there's an arrow here, okay, which is this arrow here. And then it takes you to HBO, and then it takes you to some cool gadgets, and then to Amazon Prime. So again, we just felt like with Amazon being such a huge company with so much to offer, that their website sort of falls short.
Hi, my name is Suzette Perez, and I will be speaking of the heuristics that we chose as a group to evaluate Amazon's website and the process that we took. So we took it a step further, and we chose Suzanne and Dean's 20 heuristics, which are the following: linguistic clarity, which is how well the interface will communicate; user control, basically how the user navigates, how easy it is for the user to navigate the website; human limitations, make sure that the interface does not overload the user; aesthetic integrity, which is the attractiveness of the design; simplicity, it's how simple the interface is; predictability, which is how the website behaves; and model integrity, which is the interface will fit individual tasks. See, accommodations, the interface will fit the way each user group works and thinks. Interpretation, which is the interface will make reasonable guesses of what the user is trying to do. Accuracy, it's just how accurate, of course, the interface is. Technical clarity, the interface will have the highest possible fidelity. Fulfillment, the interface will provide a satisfying user experience. Cultural propriety, which is the interface will match the user's social customs and expectations. Suitable tempo, the interface will operate at a tempo suitable to the user. Flexibility, it says it in itself how flexible the interface is. User support, how well user support is given, if any. Precision, how precise the interface is. Consistency, the interface will be consistent. Forgiveness, to make the actions recoverable, any actions that the user has. Responsiveness, which is the interface will make actions recoverable. Now, we basically selected these 20 heuristics. Each team member evaluated their the website using these heuristics, and we summed it up using the scorecard that I will show you in the next slide. We gathered all our findings, summarized them, and then provided a list of the issues that we all saw as a team, and came up with recommendations and solutions for each problem. Okay. This is the scorecard that we used. All the heuristics are listed here, and the comments, which is just the the definition of what each heuristic is, and then the rating, our rating as a group. Each one of us, we did it, and then we combined them together. We from 1 to 3. 1 being that a lot of improvement is needed in that area, and 3 being that none at all is needed. This is the summary chart of all our findings. We found issues with all of these heuristics: human limitations, model integrity, simplicity, technical clarity, flexibility, suitable tempo, user support, and precision. More issues were found with human limitations and simplicity than the rest, but ever so we did find something that we can improve in with each one of these heuristics listed here. And now I will pass it on to Neil, and he will be speaking of our findings.
My name is Neil Austin, and I will be presenting the first half of the findings for the heuristic evaluation for Amazon.com. Modal integrity refers to the allowances made by Amazon.com for individuals who are impaired auditorily, visually, and physically. As you can see, based on the image provided, there is no option to bold the text of the item, nor is there the ability to have the description of the item read to the website user. As a result, here are a few recommendations. 1. Add a read aloud option. This option basically would allow a user to listen to the description of the item, including price. And then next we have add a gender preference option for a speaker. In today's world, basically, you find that certain people have preferences with regards to male or female voices. Also, there should be an option to change the language of the speaker. And in addition, there should be an option to change the view, whether that be to have small, medium, or big text. Our next issue is simplicity. Simplicity takes into consideration whether the website is not overwhelming and, as the name suggests, simple. Amazon's front page and subpages can tend to be very overwhelming, and there's a lot of information that can be consolidated. In addition, there is too much white space, which does not mean that your website front page can be very simple, as seen in the images on the slide. Here are a few recommendations that can assist with solving this issue. Redesigning the homepage to focus on products and services offered by Amazon.com. As you could see in the example, basically they are bringing the services and products of the website to the forefront, and without the addition of all other products on the homepage. Basically, this allows you to have a proper trail of exactly where it is that you're trying to reach. We can also appreciate that the consolidation of the categories will allow to maximize the web design space. Also, another recommendation is that the use of pop-up menus instead of plain text for lists. The reason why it would be better to have pop-up menus is because it allows you to hide multiple lines of text and options that a user can actually choose from. Next on our list of identifiable issues is flexibility. Flexibility refers to if the design of the website can be adjusted to the needs and behavior of each user. Amazon does not allow you to customize your homepage. Their homepage is designed based off of your behavior. But we felt that there should be a need for both. Allowing a user to customize their homepage can actually enable them to feel like they have control over the website and what it is that they view every single time that they go back to the website. Amazon also has a tendency to display unnecessary recommendations, which actually does not maximize the website space, as you could see. Some of these recommended deals that I have basically put together on my slide shows things that I would probably never purchase, but they go based off of my behavior. I may actually want, or a user may actually want, to see something different. So this is why the website must have the ability to be flexible, where besides Amazon being able to choose the behavior for the user to design their homepage, they also need to give the user the flexibility of designing their own homepage. And basically, we're going to look at a few recommendations that can deal with this issue. So add a feature to use a customizable dashboard. Many websites you find allow users to customize their dashboard, what it is that they actually want to see every single time that they come to the website, without having to go through unnecessary information. Also, allow the user to select categories of interest. So in the design of the dashboard, you want to be able to give the user the ability to choose what it is that they actually want to see. So besides giving them the option, let's say if you wanted to have your recent purchases, or if it is that you wanted to have, Amazon Fresh, but you wanted a specific item, you wanted items related to gluten-free material, gluten-free food, that is actually something that the user should have the flexibility to do.
Thank you, Neil. My name is Randy, and I'll be discussing some of the findings and recommendations our team developed. Human limitations test whether the design takes into account the user's limitations. Our team found that the website can be overwhelming for the non-tech savvy users. We also found that there are not enough language options to appropriately represent the population. As we can see in the figure to the right, there are only two different options available for users, English and Spanish. Our team felt that there should be more language options to support diverse consumers. This can be addressed by using a toggle language feature similar to what is currently available, but instead with the addition of more languages. Alongside language, there's a need for a more simplified layout. Amazon users are flooded with multiple tabs, boxes, and sidebars on the home screen. I'll be discussing this in more detail alongside the next heuristic, which is suitable tempo. Suitable tempo tests whether the pace at which users work with the system is adequate. As you can see in the figure to the right, there are too many distractions for the user. At the very top, we have a slideshow of products. In the middle, we have seasonal items. And at the very bottom, we have today's deals countdown. Our team felt that there should be more available help that's independent of tech support. We came up with a few solutions to this problem. Inserting a tutorial mode at the home top bar will allow new users to learn how to navigate the website and feel confident doing so. Given how many services are offered through Amazon, it's important to allow users to understand fully how to navigate the website adequately. Secondly, on the same top bar, we can insert a browsing mode that would enable users to understand the different functions of the website and ask questions as well. And lastly, offering less visual quadrants to better organize and streamline information for users will allow a more efficient shopping experience. User support tests whether the interface provides additional assistance as needed or requested. We found that there were inconsistent help features. Consumers do not know which channel of help they should go through first. When navigating the website, there was difficulty connecting the Amazon and media features like Showtime. There was not much information on how to adequately fix this issue. And lastly, uncertainty about how to get help when trying to find support for an issue the user is having. As we can see in the figures to the right, there are many different ways a user can obtain help. However, because there are so many different options available, it makes it difficult for the user to fully understand which help feature is suitable for their issue. To address the findings is to streamline customer service. As seen in the figure to the right, there should be a hub or tab offered with a direct link to customer service. Another possible recommendation would be to include a live chat feature, which will allow the user to receive assistance immediately without leaving the website and potentially losing interest in making a purchase. And lastly, precision, which tests whether the steps and results of a task will be what the user wants. Our team felt that the help section did not have any quick links or any direct access to a representative, which could be an issue when a customer is trying to navigate the website and is having an issue and needs the problem solved immediately. We also found that the checkout process had some issues when editing a payment before placing your order. Although it does allow you to change the payment method and add a new card or delete a card, it does not offer the option to edit on that same page in case you might have made a mistake on your payment information. In order to address these issues, there should be a more in-depth help section. This could include offering more options when a customer is posing a request or question in case the customer chooses not to contact a customer service agent. This will create a more seamless way for the user to receive feedback for any possible questions. This can be addressed by also adding more quick links in the Amazon landing page to make it clear and easy to navigate to. Lastly, there should be an option to allow edits of payment information. This should include editing card information once on the checkout page. The user should not need to feel frustrated when completing their purchase. Having the option to edit the information on the page will make the checkout process more efficient for the user. These recommendations that were discussed should be implemented as soon as possible, keeping in mind that Amazon Prime Day, which is one of the busiest times of the year, is approaching in the next few months. Having these recommendations tested and introduced before that will allow users to adapt to the changes as well as leave room for any adjustments that need to be made. And this concludes our presentation. Thank you for your time.